Angry guy here, and a Filipina calls a passport bro a broke boy and threatens to have him arrested. Let's just go ahead and jump right into the video.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for still continue watching my videos and supporting to my channel. And please click the notification bell so that you will be alerted when I post a new video. Today's episode is in response to an email I received from subscribers asking me, did I know that in Thailand it's illegal for any blogger to insult a Thai girl or the Thai nation on their channels? It's a criminal offense and they will be tracked down and charged appropriately. I was informed of the law by my vlogger friends in Thailand. If you watch their channels, they are very careful not to degrade or accept negative comment on their channels about the Thai people, period. But before I continue, my disclaimer is I am only giving my thoughts, opinion, and perspective are mind alone based on a factual basis. And I am not a spokesperson for Filipino people or the Philippines nation. He also mentioned several vloggers who have popular channels, make a living on degrading Filipinos in our own country, and have no regrets or remorse. He sent me such a video in which the vlogger boldly stated on his channel that Filipino men have only 4 inches of wiener. What is more disturbing is he had the arrogance to put in his video description, and I quote it. Despite what we've heard about who Filipinos prepare, let me make it clear that it's Filipino men. Despite his shortcomings, Filipino have the shortest dick on the earth. She will choose the fantastic 4 inches of the local Mimo, ETU any day. Thank you for watching. End of quote.
Subject of my blog today is the fantastic 4 inches. Why Filipinos still prefer Filipino men over foreigners. Remember, I always tell you, Filipinos have the shortest dicks in the world. She will take that fantastic 4 inches over anything that you have to offer.
I actually remember this video before a subscriber sent it to me. However, at the time of its issue, I thought public opinion would force him to delete his stereotyping video like previous degrading video on his YouTube channel. I guess he either overlooked it or decided in his vulgar or sadistic mind that he would keep this one remaining. I have failed in my many attempts to communicate with him when he degrade Filipina on his channel. He just reprimands me in emails. I still have them, of course. I am hoping this video will encourage him to remove this abrasive and arrogant assault on Filipina and Filipino manhood. Enough is enough, Vlogger X. You are in a very good situation with a beautiful companion and living a lifestyle you failed to achieve in your home country. Growing your channel with insulting content is not showing appreciation and respect to the Philippines nation, which saved you from failure and being down and out in life. Please remove that video and enjoy your channel, living in the Philippines and being a responsible resident. We are forgiving people. However, you cannot continue to publish rhetoric and falsehoods to make good content. You have accomplished so much success in the Philippines. Join the church and change your mindset and pray for salvation and change. Don't make a video saying you were joking and had no bad intention like you have so many times in the past. Just delete the video and continue to enjoy your family and life in the Philippines. Thank you and God bless.
Bro, I mean, seriously? She took that so personal. She took the whole thing so personally, you know? And if you look at things very carefully, what she did right there is she literally called this man a broke boy. She said that he's living a life that he was not able to achieve in his home country, right? I mean, because Sunshine Shoulders, he's a content creator on YouTube. He's one of the older passport bros, and he talks about the Philippines, how to make the move, stuff like that. And I've interacted it with him like a few times. Nothing big, but it's crazy. It's crazy. She literally said that he wasn't able to achieve the lifestyle that he has in the Philippines in his home country, and she's trying to shame him over that. And she'll if she sees this video, she'll try to turn around and say, "That's not what I was doing. I was just making a point." No, you were trying to shame him. She called him sadistic, right? And by the way, guys, if you're enjoying the content, please subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, never miss another video again, and like the video because it tells YouTube you're enjoying the content and you want to see more of it, so they'll show you more of it. But I mean, guys, what she did was pretty terrible. It was so aggressive. It was a very thinly veiled threat because, and you know how you can figure that out, because at the start of the video, she reads an email from someone basically, if that person even exists, saying that in Thailand they'll put you in jail if you say anything that's insulting to a Thai person, which is unbelievable. That really shows you how freedom of speech works. And Calvin did not say anything outwardly insulting. You know, even if he did it in a reverse way, he did not say anything outward insulting because he believed what he was saying was true at that time. Now, what's intriguing about all of this is if you actually want to go into, facts, and if you want to attempt to validate it, he said that men in the Philippines have the shortest member in the world, and he said that it's about 4 inches. Now, I actually looked this up, and as you can see on the screen, it reveals that it's actually between 5 to 5.5 inches. According to data found on the internet, the average member length of Filipino males is between 5 to 5.5 inches. A study conducted on Filipino males aged 20 years old showed that the mean erect length was 12.61 centimeters, or approximately 5 inches. So it's typically around 5 inches. So was he wrong? He was off by about an inch to an inch and a half. Is that a very big deal? I don't know. I'll be honest with you. Saying that they have the smallest members in the world, again, he did also say that she will take that, 4 inches over anything else that you have to offer. So I don't know. But the fact that this woman felt the need to go out and, make this thinly veiled threat and then call this man a broke boy by saying that, well, you could not achieve this life in your home country that you have in the Philippines, so maybe you should just be grateful. Then she said that he needs to go and find a church, join a church, and repent there. And he also needs to remove the video and humble himself. And the Filipino people are very forgiving people. I mean, guys, that was absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. She also reveals that she had been arguing with him back and forth previously, demanding that he make changes, demanding he take down the video or all sorts of stuff, because she's saying that he hurt the feelings, he hurt her feelings, and he hurt the feelings of others. But this is a guy who's constantly promoting the Philippines, constantly explaining to white guys they should come to the Philippines. Personally, I think he's too nice sometimes, because, like, honestly, like, some guy in the Philippines, he, a passport bro goes over to the Philippines and he loses all his money there. I don't feel sorry for him. When you find out that, it's not like he was robbed, it's not like he was, it's not like they did, like there was extortion. This guy basically went over to the Philippines and handed all of his money over to a woman. a person he thought was a woman, and then he's flat broke, and he goes to the Philippines with like with nothing else. Like he just like goes over there and that's it. Think he's gonna live over there and abandon his life in America. No preparation, nothing whatsoever. You know, and I understand. I definitely understand, but it's crazy. For like for example, I lived overseas, but I had been living there for years. So by the time I made a decision to, go further into the country or to move further away, I had already had some experience, and even then I got screwed. Because I thought I knew the culture well, but at the end of the day, you will always be a man in another person's country because that's not your country. But the fact that she would read an article that was completely unrelated to the Philippines, was trying to suggest that you don't really know, maybe you could end up being arrested and prosecuted for saying something that we find unappealing or that we disagree with, even though he never said it as an insult. It's really ridiculous. So I want y'all to see that these it does just because someone is a Filipina or Latina, or just because they're in a foreign country, that doesn't mean that they don't have female nature still. That doesn't mean that they won't still do these types of things. You have to be careful. You don't see any Filipino guys coming on YouTube and saying these types of things. But here she is as a content creator with almost 10,000 subscribers, who has a lot of passport bros following her, coming on YouTube and saying something so terrible, right? About someone who's been promoting your country and helping more men to come over there and marry your people and help your economy. And he's always out there helping these people, all right? Me, I don't believe in helping anyone. My money is my money, and that's it. I'm just being so real. I'm mean. He's always out there on the street helping these people and helping more men to come over there and marry your people and help your economy. And he's always out there helping these people, all right? Me, I don't believe in helping anyone. My money is my money, and that's it. Helping out the Filipinos, giving them money, showing them kindness. This is what kindness gets you? It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. He's done so much for them. He's given so much to the Philippines. And you come out and you call him a broke boy. You say that he wasn't able to achieve success in his own country, so he should be grateful he's in the Philippines. Guys, that just goes to show you. You can go to the Philippines, you can get a woman who has nothing when you meet her, and she will turn around and still tell you you're nothing. You ain't nothing. When you met, and he actually talked about the same thing. You can meet her, and when you met her, she was living in a hut with her family, didn't even have her own room, didn't have a bed to sleep on. They were sleeping on the dirt floor. They didn't have a bathroom. The bathroom was outside. It was a hole in the ground, not even a toilet, no shower, nothing. They have to do everything outside. This was the lifestyle. They didn't eat meat. They were only eating rice and tea. And he married this woman. He married her, got a house, nice big house, bought a car, bought her a motorbike, gave her this fantastic life, upgraded her lifestyle. And then in the end, after he builds her up, she turns around and she leaves him. And even then, he said that, you know what? You still feel the love during the time that you were with them. A lot of dudes wouldn't feel that. A lot of dudes would feel the anger. And look at what this woman said. Look at what she said. She tried to diss us as Americans, as Westerners. Because even though we go to the Philippines and we have substantially more income, they'll turn around and say, yeah, sure, you have money, but that's only because you're from the West. Because if you were in the West, you were nothing there. You were a scrub. That's exactly what she meant. All right? Don't let her twist it around. That's exactly what she meant. And then she did this on YouTube on top of it. telling y'all, you don't have any friends out there. You can find a good woman in the Philippines, but understand that they may not say what they mean. They keep it to themselves. This is something that the Migglypuffs talked about years ago. You have to be careful with women in this part of the world because they are taught to smile. Yes, they are raised to be mothers. Yes, they are raised to be wives. Yes, they are raised to be nurturers, but that's their survival tactic. In Western society, we have women who are raised to be independent, and then when they hit 40, they realize it's not working for them. Women in these other regions of the world, they're raised to be wives, but don't misunderstand. That is the way that they survive. That's their survival mechanism. It's just another hustle for them. All women have that same female nature. They have the same way of thinking. And as men, we have to be aware of that. This is not to insult them. It is just to put it out there that don't go around saying that, oh, these women are better than these women, that Filipinas or women from this part of the world are better than women in this part of the world. No, all women are like that. All women are like that. All women are the same. They're just different culturally, and because of those cultural differences, there are differences in attitudes. But I'm very upset seeing this video. I'm really upset seeing this video, and I really think that she needs to rethink this, and she needs to repent, because I don't know what they think this is. This is not their space. We allow you into our space as passport bros. This is our space. The manosphere, this is our space. You came into our space, and we can also put you out of our space. Let me make that very, very clear. Okay? Because there's a whole lot of us. There's a ton of us. Right? And we might not always get along, but know where you're coming from. Know where you're coming from. Know what you be respectful, because the good Lord gives and the good Lord takes. Sadistic. Join a church and repent. To who? To you? To you? Now, I'm gonna be real. I didn't have to say anything, but the reason why I'm saying something is because it could have been aimed at me. It could have been aimed at anyone else. All right? You need to slow your roll. Listen to me. We chose the Philippines. We don't have to keep on choosing the Philippines. We can go anywhere in the world. All right? You're a competitor. The Philippines, they're competing just like the rest of the world. And if we don't like if something changes, we can take our money elsewhere. If you think we're a bunch of broke boys because we didn't achieve massive success in Western society and we can provide the women in America $1 billion lifestyle, but we can go elsewhere. You see, here's what they're thinking. This is the way that they think. She just revealed it. She literally revealed that she thinks the same exact way that American women do. I talked about this in another video. $3,600 a year is enough for a person to live well in the Philippines. That's a lot of money for a Filipino person. $3,600 a year. Making $300 a month, you will be able to pay your rent and live well on that in the Philippines. So when a person goes to the Philippines with the disposable income of $36,000 a year, that's 10 times what the average Filipino living well has. So you're rich with that, and you can live well with that. But they know that in America you couldn't do that, so they'll turn around and say, "Yeah, but I mean, you could do it in the Philippines, but you couldn't give it to an American woman, could you now?" So just be grateful that you're here, and we allow you to be here, because you were nothing over there. You're just lucky we even took you in, you scrub. Guys, that's what it meant. I want to hear if you agree with me and what you think regarding this in the comments. All right, I will link you to her channel in the comments so that you can check out the original video there. Like the video if you like it, share.